Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Roy Udek, and I am reporting on New Jersey 101.5. Oh my God alert! Bill Spadea. I've been listening to 101.5 for quite a while, and the more I listen to Bill Spadea, the more enraged I get with what comes out of that man's mouth. And he tries to back things up with his research. Look, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and opinions are fine. But when you put out something into the universe to his listeners and he makes it sound like it's fact and it's not, we've got a problem. So about several weeks ago, I'm listening and he's talking about vaping. And he's telling his listeners that it's a safe alternative to smoking. And that the people that are being reported that are getting sick, that's really not what's happening. I don't know what you're doing, Bill, but if you look at the results, the statistics, the evidence that has been put out there by the medical community, there is something going on with vaping. Your lungs are nothing more than a gas exchanger. You breathe in O2 and you exhale carbon dioxide, and that's how it is. Anything else you introduce into your lungs, you're gonna run into problems. You're gonna have lung issues, pulmonary issues. So it's not a good alternative to smoking. Then there was his statement about veterans, and I'm a veteran, United States Navy, and I served with the Navy here in the United States, and also was attached with a Field Marine Corps unit in Camp Lejeune. And once in a while, I enjoy an appreciation gift, whether it be a cup of coffee or it's something that is given to the veteran to say thank you. Because the veterans, we do so much for the country. We put it out there on the line, and some of us don't come home. Some of us run into serious medical issues. I'm a disabled veteran. So when someone does this for me, it touches my heart, and I say thank you. And for the people that say, oh my God, he's getting a free cup of coffee. Well, again, you're entitled to your opinion, but the reason why you're saying this is maybe because you don't understand. All right? I have a parking pass from the state of New Jersey that allows me to park at meters for free. All right? That is a privilege, and I appreciate it a great deal. So, Bill is former United States Marine, Semper Fi, and he said to his listeners, well, my drill sergeant told me that Uncle Sam thanks me twice a month, meaning he gets a paycheck. And that's what we should accept. That is something that is totally wrong. And then this morning, he's talking about plastic for a little bit, about plastic being good, that plastic bags encapsulate our garbage, and that it's good for humanity. Well, Bill, if that's the case and where you get your information from is beyond me, you should install the Google browser in your computer. Have you ever heard of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch? It's enormous, okay? Huge. And we're trying to clean that up. And that garbage patch is not good for humanity. It definitely taxes resources to clean it up. It is a monumental undertaking. And then, of course, let's talk about microplastics that get into the water, and the fish eat the microplastics and we eat the fish. So it's a chain of events that's not good for anyone. So you see a lot of entities, companies, people moving on to aluminum straws. I have them, and paper straws in many establishments, fast food. My job, I found a paper straw yesterday when I was having a drink. So we're trying to do the right thing by the environment. But Bill, you're not doing the right thing by your listeners, because when you say things like this, it shows a degree of arrogance, of ignorance, and it's appalling. And you know, I try to call the station, and of course I'm put on hold, and Bill talks, and here's the news, and here's the weather, and da. And I never get through, because by the time, I'm waiting for a half an hour, I'm at work already. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to start making these videos, and maybe I'll send it to 101.5, and they can listen to it, and maybe, just maybe, it'll create some change. So I'm going to continue to do these, and I'm going to continue to talk about what he's talking about, what he's saying. The same thing goes for Dembski and Doyle. A couple days ago, I'm driving home, and what am I listening to? 101.5. You know, it's like having Howard Stern syndrome. Back in the day, there was a study done. I forget which college did it, but the average Howard Stern listener, I think, listened for like 1.5 hours. But the people that hated Stern listened for 2.5 hours. And when asked why, because they wanted to hear what was the next bad thing coming out of his mouth. And that's what I'm doing here, because I'm just amazed. And Dembski and Doyle were talking about some guy that was in, I believe, Asia somewhere, and it's one of those hotels that's underwater, in 30 feet of water, and he went down to propose, and unfortunately the poor man died. And what a horrific event, right? And they're making jokes about it, like this is something funny. So this is all about ratings. It's about doing a little bit of shock jocking. You know, Stern invented the shock jock, in my opinion. It's never going to be the same. And it just boggles the mind that you have the attention of the public and you say things like this. And I'm sure they're getting bad publicity about these comments as well. But as human beings, I can't think that they walk away from work and go, well, I had a great day today, and you know, I cracked on a man that died and his poor widow, and well, not his widow because they didn't get married. So you got to be responsible when you're on the air. You got to do the right thing. And to just say these things for publicity and for ratings, maybe I'm wrong. I could be. It might be just the fact that these are people that just don't get it and enjoy doing things like this and enjoy this the suffering of others. So anyway, I'm off to work, and this is my rant about Dembski and Doyle and about Bill Spadea. And I'm going to continue to do this. So I'm going to start posting this up on YouTube. And maybe I will let Bill Spadea know in an email, hey, go look at this, so he can follow me and hear what I have to say. And what I'm going to do is, and I promise my listeners, my readers, the people that are watching me, that I will base everything on fact, and I will make sure that I debunk anything that comes out of his mouth that I deem, well, that isn't right. And I don't know everything, so I'll have to do my research as well. So, wherever life takes you today, may you have an easy commute to work. May you have a wonderful day. God bless you all, and you'll see me soon.